Hello, everybody. Welcome back to HomieVulgaris. We're going to be doing a little bit of housekeeping right at the beginning of the episode. We have a short announcement. Shogs is going to be taking a break for an extended period of time. We don't know how long. We don't know exactly when he'll be back or if he'll be back. He's kind of going through it right now in more ways than one. So if he doesn't manage to make it back here, we wish him the best. But obviously, best case scenario is he comes back to us and we keep right on rolling. But regardless of that, we are going to keep right on rolling. And because we are rolling, I've been working on my car all day. That's a shitty segue. Well, I tried really hard. I tried rolling. I was like, rolling.
Shogs once told me the Shogs must go on.
Yes.
And that's where the Shogs must. So
yeah.
Just
so
like
you're unsegwaying my segue.
I'm saying the show must go on.
Yeah.
I had a segue once.
I had a segue.
That's cool.
I did have a segue.
That's cool. That's cool.
And
that's cool.
I fucked myself up immediately.
They seem really unsafe.
They are very unsafe. I fucking
it was scary.
It's a lever that pounds your fucking face into the ground. That's what that's what it's built for. It's
I
crazy.
feel like if you're gonna ride something with two wheels, it should be something that like can stop without throwing you forward, like a bike. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
yeah,
it should be
absolutely.
something with a front and a back wheel, or it should be like a unicycle situation where you're like balancing, but you're balancing all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you fall forward off of a unicycle, guess what? You're landing on your feet.
Or like two bikes with a little house in the middle.
Okay.
Where you can it's got two couches and you can like sit in the front or the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were talking about all three of us simultaneously. This is a recession. This is a recession indicator, I think.
Okay.
Right. All three of us simultaneously have gotten into working on our cars.
I haven't gotten into working on my car.
I know,
I've been
but
like working on cars since I had access to cars.
I get that, but also this is like for me, I only ever work on my car when I'm like in financial ruin.
You know I do it just because it's cheaper.
Because
I always happen when I'm broke.
Yeah,
always when I'm broke. I'm like,
fuck. Because like when I have money and my car's fucked up, I'm like, I'm gonna take
wait,
the shot. How much is it?
$8,000.
Wait, fix it.
So,
I'm king.
So the recession indicator is when Marcos have money, not recession. When Marcos don't have money, big
recession.
Time recession.
Massive depression.
This singular data point.
You need to understand though, I am the market. Okay.
Yeah.
I am
okay.
the market.
They're calling you Mr. Moneybags, or Mr. Empty Moneybags.
Money Marcos.
Money Marcos.
All right.
Money Marcos is good.
Listen, in 2008,
bringing back the financial
for real. On the previous episode that we're going to release, the Patreon episode we're going to pull out.
No.
You're going to pull out, dude?
We're pulling it out.
You're not going to come inside?
I talk about how
bad the episode in the future.
You
can't tell them about the episode in the future. So fucked up.
If you want to listen to that episode, you go to patreon.com/the Homie Collective.
Okay. There we go.
So you can listen to me.
Yeah, exactly. So we're talking about an episode in the future, but you got to pay us to hear it.
Yeah. And also in that episode, I talk about how bad I am with money. how absolutely
it's
how
such,
I don't
dude
understand
it's such a good thing that I am the actual fucking like business manager for this thing. All of the money goes through like a business PayPal that only I have access to.
Yes, I talk about how like I compound my paychecks, where I'm like thinking to myself like, if I make $1,700 a paycheck, then theoretically I could spend $1,400.
Dude, come on, man! You're saying it like bar for bar right now.
Yeah, no, and I'm like, theoretically I could do this.
Theoretically, I could not do this Patreon episode on the free episode right now.
Yeah, I'm not doing it because we get into other stuff. But I talk about how like I compound my shit and I don't understand how money works.
Yeah,
because like
if you're if you're compounding your shit, you need to get more fiber.
Yeah, my shit is compounded.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but
I like sneaking in those Ruben style jokes.
I do gotta say though, I am a recession indicator. Whether or not I'm up or down is a recession indicator.
Because you're
Because
the
in
everyman, you know?
Yeah, a little bit low key, yes. Because
Yeah.
in 2008, when everyone was fucking broke because the housing market popped, I was essentially homeless,
Right.
right? And then I didn't get out of that until like 2010.
Yeah.
When the ZERP day started, and like right in 2011 is when I got my Uber job, and I was making crazy stupid money.
The ZERP,
And
the
right-
ZERP days
ZERP
were,
days, yeah.
that was the big money.
Yeah, I was fucking, and I was raking it in.
Big
I wasn't
money.
broke. I was fucking.
It was big money. They were like the fucking the zero. What is it? Is zero interest rate percentage loans or something like that? Is like they were literally giving away money for free.
And I was there.
You know, I used to be Rupee Reuben. But you know what is a recession indicator?
What is?
That fucking hairline fool. Where's your lineup?
Wow. Hey, fool, that's rude, dude. Why you gotta... I was explaining a little bit about the psychology of why. Listen, this I'm putting people up on game. This is game here. If you fuck up your haircut, like you get a fucking whack ass cut, dye it, because then it looks intentional. Because then it looks like a
True.
fashion statement. It looks like you fucked your shit up on purpose.
True.
Yeah,
is like
and then
you-
post a photo of it in the Discord.
Post a photo of it and be like, "Look how cool I look." And because then it's
People
at
paid
that.
$200 for that haircut.
Yeah. But a recession indicator, I am, because the day that the day after post COVID, when everyone was broke. Listen, when everyone was broke, I lost my when the AI bubble first started popping off. I lost my job because of AI. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm one of the first victims of AI job automation loss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You are right. You are the only person I know who's ever been replaced by a computer.
yes. Yeah, dude. And then
And we're doing it to him next week too. We're doing it. We're AI cloning Marcos and just replacing him on the show.
porno. I think BBW porn is good, actually. It's good. I think
Anyway,
it says
since
something about
we're
poetry.
getting, we got Money Marcos, we got
we have big
Rupee
money Marcos.
Reuben. I'm Iraqi Dinar Ivy.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
There are
Why
no
didn't you go-
currencies that start with I.
Yeah, why didn't you go IRA Ivy?
You had to
could have
search
done
that
one.
up.
What the fuck is IRA?
Like a Roth IRA.
Oh,
Like
okay.
like
okay.
a-
See, I don't know that because I'm broke as shit.
Well, see, I'm bad at money, but I know a lot of stuff about money. I honestly, my genuine belief
Did
is
you know
that
Serbia
what about-
also has dinar?
I did
What
know
about I'm rich Ivy?
that. Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
rich,
Rich
Ivy.
Ivy. There we go.
Rich
I'm
Ivy,
not
yeah.
rich
Every
though.
time.
God, I
It's
wish.
the full sentence.
God, I
Every
wish.
the
What's
you
your
have
name?
to
I'm Rich
understand.
Ivy.
Do you ever? This is my genuine belief is that this is real. This is real. I'm dropping real ball knowledge right now. All right, This is
Dropping real
This-
balls on your face.
Ball, do you know?
I'm
do you know about
teabagging you
ball-
live right
Do you know
now.
about ball knowing? Do you know about that? Do you know about
Ball
ball
mewing?
knowing?
Yeah, ball milling.
Ball knowing. No, ball knowing. Do
Oh,
you know about
ball knowing.
knowers?
I was
Ball
like, I know what
hoeing?
ball milling is.
There's
Wait,
two types of
ball
people in
bowing?
this world. There's two types of people in this world.
Ball
There's people who
throwing.
know-
There's
people
Ruben
who
and
know
Ivy.
ball.
Yeah, exactly.
There's people who know ball, and
Because we replaced Marcos with AI.
No, I do want to. There's people who know ball, and there's people who don't know ball.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, I know
I
you
know
don't
ball.
know ball because you're not a ball
Baseball,
knower. You're not. You'll never be a ball knower.
basketball, football.
Is that what you're talking about?
Ivy knows, and then there's elite
know
ball
ball.
knowledge. Then there's
It
elite
makes
ball
sense because
knowledge.
I like hockey. I don't
Hockey's good. I don't know anything
don't-
about
he's-
hockey, but it seems fun.
I don't know ball, but
If I was
going
gonna
to
watch any, I'd watch the girls teams because they're jacked.
Yeah, girl hockey is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Girl hockey team is crazy. But so ball knowledge is just when you. It's like essentially it's insider knowledge.
Yeah.
It's stuff that only really insiders would know about things.
Want you to know, I'm being so good and just saying ball knowledge is not, ball knowledge is not when you give your testicles a self-examination. That's not ball knowledge.
You can give you
Oh.
can learn elite ball knowledge by playing
thought-
elite balls.
I thought ball knowledge is when I put my glasses on my balls. So it looks like my balls in my eyes.
You do it.
My
You do a
dick is my
hand.
nose.
You do a handstand. So look at your
We can have birdies.
put your dick in balls.
There's a hat on my butt.
Yeah.
Okay, ball
Oh,
knowledge.
Okay, ball knowledge
We're knowing
insider-
about balls.
is when you know
Dude,
stuff. It's
You
insider
look
knowledge.
like the frog from Smiley.
Mr. Frog. You would look like Mr. Frog. Jesus Christ. No, okay. Yeah, ball knowledge is insider knowledge about stuff. And I have a theory.
Okay.
That the more ball knowledge you have at something, the less effective you are at the thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that to me,
crying, dude.
to me,
Literally, I was crying,
Wiping
laughing.
literal tears away from his eyes.
to me,
Oh, dude, I can't wait to try that later. Like, I've never done that. I just thought of that. I cannot. I'm sorry for interrupting you once again while you're trying to tell us about.
you're gonna
ball
have
knowledge.
your girl. You're gonna have your girl come in, and you're gonna
Hold
be
my
on the edge
legs.
of the. Yeah, you're gonna be on the edge of the bed.
Ah.
What are you doing? Isn't it sick?
And if you take photos of it, you can't share that. You can't show anyone that. It's just you gotta live. You know what I'm saying? That's a you. This is for
You can draw it.
You
You can draw it. I'm so sorry for derailing again.
It's
Please
fine,
tell
it's
us
fine.
about ball knowledge.
All I'm saying is that, like, with
Okay, insider
people who-
knowledge.
with people who know, especially about finances, like the more they know about finances, the worse they are at finances, which is why they end up spending other people's money. Does that make any sense?
Okay.
Because there's like an
Kind of sounds like it loops
overload.
back around to being good at finances.
Yeah, because it's not your
If
money.
you're not-
Yes, because it's
if
not
you're
your
not
money.
spending your own money, I feel like
Then it's not your
you're
money, and
spending
you're-
someone
yeah.
else's money.
Yes. Yeah, like there's I think it's like 60%. I think it's 60% of all funds, like index, like hedge funds and hedge funds managers, lose on average 80% of the wealth that is invested initially. So the 20% that they make is usually they make gambles, and those 20% is so large that it pays back the investors. But it's like literally only 20% of their investments pay off. So they're losing
That's
money
crazy.
80% of the time. And like, and then 60% of them are like that. Right. So like, do you get what I'm saying? Like that's not ball.
Not
like,
really, to be honest. I just go in the middle, so it sounds like I know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying that, like,
Thanks, Ruben.
thank you. Hey, thank you for that. But there's
I
like,
lost all the numbers. I'm sorry.
that means that, like,
Ruben's still
means
thinking
that
about the fucking the dick with the nose.
I was like, you would have to find such a big tie if you wanted to look nice.
Just have your fucking
It's a belt.
your
You're just wearing a
meat
tie
hanging
that's a
down
belt.
like looking like
Yeah, you-
Squidward's nose.
yeah, you're just wearing a belt. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my
Okay.
God.
All right. So yeah. So the more you know, the less
20%,
you
right?
know.
You
The
said
better the
20%?
better the worse you are.
I
I got it.
They make, what I'm trying to say is that, like, there's a 50-50. I think one of the things that's mad interesting about what's going on in the world right now is, like, about, like, all the gambling and shit, like Kalshi and all this stuff that's
Yeah.
happening. You know, like
Sports
how
betting.
Kalshi, not just like Kalshi partnered with CNN, and like
I was tempted to bet
Whoa.
Do you know
the
about
Sharks were going to
dude.
Stanley Cup this year because I'm just like, dude, they're doing so good.
do you know that Kalshi made an integration with CNN? They
That's
partnered.
Yeah, I heard about that.
crazy.
So that means that when, like, CNN has breaking news, Kalshi gives you the odds on CNN. of
that's
the new- like,
fucking crazy.
someone
Gambling on live events. Active shooter at Los Angeles Antonio University.
Yes,
Active.
so-
How many people will die? Oh, over 30? Over
When-
40?
when America invaded and kidnapped President Maduro from Venezuela, on Kalshi and Polymarket, someone had bet $700,000 or something like that in smaller trades.
Oh, that's
that paid
insider
out.
trading.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is that
$700,000 in small trades is like, okay, yeah, you're trying to not get caught here.
here's the thing though. Insider trading used to happen on the market. In the
It
market.
did used to
Not
happen on the market.
Not on events.
E-
You get what I'm
exactly,
saying? Not
yeah.
on political events. So
This
this
sucks,
isn't,
man.
This isn't someone. Yeah, this isn't someone
This
making like
sucks.
a business decision that like and they made money. This is a political insider.
Yeah.
Who was like, we're going to invade Venezuela. I'm going to make out on it. Other people saw that early, and then they tried to jump in on that. And I think Polymarket decided not to pay them out because they were like, this isn't an invasion of Venezuela because we didn't put any troops there. An invasion is
Tight.
when, Yeah,
awesome.
so like now,
yeah, that's
so now
great.
they're, like,
I
now they're hot
I
about
love
it.
having to go into like arbitrage, like over
Well, you can't-
whether or not something was technically an invasion or not.
You can't go into arbitrage. That's part of Polymarket's like agreement that they decide. Part of like how you get paid out is when you sign up, have a Polymarket account. You cannot go into arbitrage against them if they decide.
Damn, you can't even go into arbitrage against them.
Yeah, imagine like
That's
the Jake Paul,
so
the
funny.
Jake Paul fight between that guy and the other guy who broke his jaw.
The
and
fight
busted his
between the
shit
guy
up.
and the other guy.
Right. Polymarket theoretically could
Jake
have been
Polymarket.
like. Yeah, Polymarket could have. God damn it! Polymarket could have been like technically this fight didn't end, even though it has a clear victor and winner, but because of the injury that he had suffered, that's a technical knockout, not a regular knockout. So everyone who bet that he was going to get knocked out at this time, they're wrong. That didn't happen. It was a technical knockout, so we don't have to pay it out. They didn't do that, but they could have.
Christ.
And nobody could have done anything about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I just think I think it's a great idea to find
Shout out to all my
just
lone wolves out there.
find your just know where all the data centers are in your area. You know what I'm
This isn't
saying?
even-
Let's just
but
know
this
where all
isn't even
that
like
is.
this isn't even data center shit. This is literally just
Know
like
where your local ISP routes internet.
this is lawyer shit. This is evil law.
Knock
shit.
out a cell tower. I mean,
This is laws for thee and not for me type shit.
yeah,
Which is
always
know,
where the United States was always going to go.
Yeah,
Really,
and like I mean like I do want to say I do want a little credit.
Okay.
I'm not one to gloat.
I give you
but
credit.
I want to gloat a little bit because
Okay.
the day that Donald Trump got inaugurated,
okay,
I did an interview
okay.
with, shouts out by the way to Insane Clown Pussy, the band,
Oh, yeah.
great band. I did an interview with them,
Mhm.
and as a throwaway line in that interview, as something I didn't even think about, I was saying like I kind of think it's tight that Donald Trump got elected, purely for one reason only, and it's because we're going to get Wine Mom ISIS. Wine Mom ISIS is going to happen. They are going to behead like Mike Pence or someone on the White House steps, right? That's what's going to happen. That's the future.
Yeah.
And like everyone laughed. Everyone had a good laugh. I was watching the Minneapolis the Minneapolis protests going on.
Yeah, because
And
ICE fucking shot that lady.
Yes,
Just like
yes,
shot her face apart for no fucking reason.
Good, which fucking R.I.P. Crazy world we're living in. But that whole shit popped off, and I watched people have been going and protesting. People have been very peaceful at these protests, and there was a lady who shows up literally like in a scarf, like pink Wine Mom top.
Yep.
Like just like classical Wine Mom shit. And Fox News goes up to her, like she looked like a lib, like that's a lib. You could immediately see this woman voted for Obama 3 times.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
This is type of like Abby reminded me of that line from Get Out from that guy. It was like exactly. I would have voted for Obama a third time.
Yeah, that was her. Absolutely, that was that woman, and like, you could see it a mile away. Fox News goes up to her, and tells her like, what do you or like, do you believe that woman or that the agent had the right to defend himself, and like it was and she literally raises her shirt so you can see in her waistband a fucking 9mm, and she goes, I have the right to defend myself, and she goes, and I will. The Second Amendment is for everyone. And like I was like, this is Wine Mom ISIS.
This is it. This is it.
Like the fucking guy from Fox News was like he's soy faced. He's soy faced. He's like it literally. It was nuts to see. It was crazy. I was like, oh, I soy faced. I'm at my lunch. I'm like she's this. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I'm
Hell yeah, dude.
I had a feeling something like that was coming because I've been seeing since like early in the year. I've been seeing like protests because I live in a pretty like lib area, but it's a very very like it's an enclave basically. Because I live in like the Research Triangle in the United States. I live in the Research Triangle in North Carolina, and it's a big area, like hundreds of thousands of people live here. expensive as hell. Trying to move to Massachusetts, a lot less expensive. They still have
You make
seasons
sense
up
as a
there.
masshole. You make sense as a masshole.
Dude, Abby keeps making fun of me about this, but like she took me up to New England for 1 week and I came back a masshole.
It makes one.
I
What did you
drive
like so much about it?
I drive like a masshole now, and people
It's
just
logical.
make me
It's
so
very
mad on the
logical.
road now.
It's a very logical place. Massachusetts is very logical.
It is.
Everything makes sense in Massachusetts.
It is.
And it's heaven
that's
for someone
why
like you.
that's why they drive like that.
Yes.
Right? Like you have a guy who's it's a regular 2-lane road, one going, north, one going south, right? Somebody's trying to make a left turn on this road. Ask anybody in Massachusetts what you do in this situation if you are behind the guy making a left-hand turn. They will say, go around. And if that guy has not left enough room on the road for them to go around, the answer is blast your horn. Because this guy did not think of anybody except himself.
That's why I like. This is why
You ever done the pull over to the right, make a left thing? You ever done that before? When the road's real skinny, like you get out of the way so people can go straight.
Yeah.
And then you left turn across.
Yeah, I have. Yes. Yeah. Have you? This is why I like places like Philadelphia and Jersey.
Philly fucking rules.
Because there is no logic in Philly. There is
No.
it's all passion.
It is.
You
It's
just gotta be
pure
more
raw
passion.
passion.
You gotta be
I
more
love
passionate
Philly.
than the
It's
next
one of the best
motherfucker.
cities I've ever. It's if not for New York City, Philadelphia would be the greatest city in the United States.
I genuinely do think that Philly is the greatest city. New York.
Go
is cool.
Birds.
New York has always been cool. It's cool. It's like it's too cool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, maybe New York City is the greatest city in the world.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is the greatest city in the United States.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
I can live by that.
Okay.
Right. San
never been to
Francisco.
New York,
San
so I
Francisco
can't
is the
say.
most beautiful city in the world, or in the United States. It also is the worst. It's both.
Okay.
It's beautiful out
Yeah.
there. It fucking sucks dick though.
Yeah.
It's
I've never
right?
been there. I probably
Our
never
bars
will.
close-
Bad areas in New York,
Even the bad areas in New York are cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to go to the fucking like the Bronx and shit, and like Lenox, I think 4th and Lenox is one of the other places that's rough. That shit seems cool to me. As fucked up, as scary as it is, it doesn't seem that bad. There are places in San Francisco like 6th Street past 7 p.m. You're in danger. You shouldn't be in life-threatening danger at 7 p.m.
You'd be.
Do you know what I-
7 p.m. is pretty late, I'd say.
No, it's not. No, it's not, dude. You shouldn't be at risk for a murder at 7 p.m. That's what I'm trying to.
I mean, it's getting dark now. That's probably
11:30, I can see 11:30 p.m. I can see the danger. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost midnight, dog.
3 a.m. the witching hour.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes, yeah, scary. 7 p.m. Kids aren't even in bed yet. Kids are still doing homework, and you're about to get shot. Or
Yeah.
there's no shootings out here. It's all
Yeah,
stabbings.
it's the
and
most
robberies
active
and
time
stuff.
because everybody's
But,
like,
like-
either coming home
It's crazy.
or they're
I don't know.
already home and they're
But
chilling.
anyway, to answer your question, we like Massachusetts for a lot of reasons. Still got seasons. It's got I think probably the best like protections for trans people in the country. Incredible good consumer protection laws. And they have an expanded version of the Civil Rights Act active in Massachusetts that extends to housing and shit like that. If you this is just a minor personal favorite. If you see a tag on an item in a grocery store or something, and it's this is $3 off or whatever, it's announcing a sale. That tag is 2 weeks expired. It still fucking counts because they should have taken that shit off. Yeah. That's by law. That shit still counts. If you don't want to offer the discount,
That's crank.
take the fucking sticker off.
That's real crank. That's real crank shit. To be.
It is crank shit. I know it's crank shit. I know it's crank shit, but I'm a crank. Okay.
To be like, yeah, this is the greatest country on earth because of this, or this is the greatest state on God's green earth because of this. It's very funny to me.
Real shit though, it's got because I grew up in Southwest Virginia. I grew up in the Appalachian Mountains. in like the real like the broke, like poor areas, and
If we're
all
from
that
East
shit is
Verguba.
yeah. Yeah, Verguba. I was at West Verguba.
I'm from West Verguba.
Shouts out to a little inside joke from the planning group chat that we have. Everybody's gonna get that one.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't get it.
Oh, okay, I'm
You
sorry,
were there.
man. I apologize, Ruben. We'll
Would
get
say
you
Carol
extra
Ligma?
compensation or something.
That Ivy's from
Oh,
Carol
Yeah,
Ligma.
yeah.
That's right.
I thought you were actually. I actually thought you were fucking with me when you said
No,
you.
I
I don't get it.
I just forgot.
He was like, yeah.
Dude, I'm
like,
not even
Ivy's from-
kidding. Like, I don't remember 2 days ago.
That's fair. I mean,
said
you
East
know,
Carolina
a
is
lot's
what he said.
happened. A lot's happened in the last 2 days. You know what I mean? Like
Lots
I
happened
remember
last
today,
week.
but that's because nothing happened. I worked on my car and it was really nice.
Can I describe my week? But go ahead. Go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say Massachusetts. It's a really nice city. West really nice city. It's a really nice state. I can't really speak to like the Boston area or anything, but like the Pioneer Valley and like Western Massachusetts is really, really, really beautiful. Like it's got like the same mountains basically as the mountains I grew up in, except they're not like full of dilapidated and abandoned like chunks of town. They're
My
like
only-
people are living there. People are like thriving there. Like
My
it's,
only understanding of how bad of the only bad thing about that place is the nor'easter. I heard the nor'easter is killer.
I found.
okay, yeah, but that's like a
I
that's
found
like
the
a
names
that's
we
a
made.
weather, and we got
Yeah,
nor'easters
yeah.
back home anyways.
Oh, really? I didn't know. That.
Yeah, because like we just fucking listen. A nor'easter is just like it's like a way that the storm is spinning, and it's like the time of year that it comes
Yeah.
up, basically, and like the effect is that it dumps a shit ton of snow on you. And we definitely had those. We didn't have them like as often as people like up north did, but like the like compared to where I'm living now, the fact that I'm like only like probably like 150 miles away from where I grew up, like the temperature difference on average is like 20 degrees. It's 20 degrees cooler back home.
Yeah,
Like
it's not bad.
I think the grow zone is like 5B or something like that. For all my farming nerds out there.
Me and Ruben live probably 30 minutes away from each other. The temperature difference between where he lives and where I live can be anywhere between 5 degrees to like a full 40.
That's crazy.
Like it's fucking.
Well, yeah, because
microclimates
you
are
live
insane
you
out
live
here.
like closer like
live-
in the
Take
bay,
it-
right?
Take what he's saying with a grain of salt.
Okay.
No, dude.
40-degree difference, bro. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
with the rain cover.
That's like
Yes,
an entire hemisphere's
yeah,
difference.
I know, but it has been that cold before, especially when I was delivering mail. You wouldn't believe how I would literally drive 5 miles up the road.
This fool thought he was taller than me one time.
That's true. That's true. Hey, listen, hey, you got me there. Hey, you got me there. You really did get me there. But it does. The microclimates in the Bay are fucking nuts because of just our geography is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like we have
You're
a big.
closer
Is it
You're
fucked up or is it
closer-
cool?
It's fucked up. It's fucked up for a myriad of reasons. But two of the main reasons is one.
Because I think
is that, like,
microclimates are cool, actually.
our geography is fucked up because there's a big giant hole like in between it literally between like we live on the peninsula,
Yeah.
and there's a massive fucking like big giant stinky bay. The bay is actually
bay?
stinky. The bay is stinky.
Okay.
It smell like it's just full of trash water. And
Okay.
it's got
Somebody should fix that.
The side that we are closest on is the south side of the Bay Area, which is basically just a delta that goes into mainland.
Yeah.
It doesn't it's running off. So we have all the dirty poo-poo water, right?
Yeah, we get all the doo-doo
north,
water.
North of us, with Marcos is the exception. His is like northeast.
Yeah.
I'm like, for me, it's like literally northwest.
North, yeah,
We're on the
yeah.
opposite
Okay.
side of the bay from each other, essentially.
Yeah. And so if you go up north to like Sausalito, the bay is
Tinkerville.
Sausage
Yeah.
Lido.
I was kidding. Sausage,
Well, the-
Alito.
the
Can I get a Alito of sausage?
Lido sausage.
the bay is gorgeous. It's got beautiful fishing, beautiful vistas.
You can fish in the stink water.
No, because
It's not all stink
it's
water,
not
it's
stink
just-
water up there.
Oh,
point
okay.
close
He
to
just
that
said the
bus.
bay was stinky, so I was
No,
like, oh, the
our
whole
bay-
thing, the whole
our- sorry,
thing's
our
stinky.
section-
We're close to you.
Our
Okay.
section where we're at, our section of the bay is smelly, stinky.
Okay, so
doo-doo
you're the
water.
ones living in Stinktown.
Yes, and it's funny
Okay.
because my favorite place to run is this place. It's this place in Mountain View. It's like this nice. It's literally called like Shoreline or Bayline or something.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah, you're literally running. It's got a beautiful trail that runs alongside the shoreline.
That's cool.
I run. It's 5 miles. It's a nice,
Yeah.
beautiful 5 mile, and I'll run it, and I will always throw up, and that's not throwing up from like the exhaustion of running. It's throwing up from the smell of bird shit that is so intense. And especially when you're like heaving, it's just in your shit. You will throw up.
Oh,
and then once you get
God.
past, once you get past it,
you
just
go
gotta-
running there, dude.
because
Why
it's
you
part
go
of the
running there,
experience.
man?
Because
It's part of the
it's gorgeous.
experience. Why do you keep experiencing it?
Because it's beautiful. It's genuinely beautiful.
It's I love throwing up because of the smell of bird shit. It's beautiful. Like
Oh my god, I love nature.
That is what it feels like. That is literally what it feels like. That's exactly
I love
what it
nature
feels
so,
like.
so much. All right,
This is
well, while I
exactly
have you
what it
guys
feels
that
like.
one,
Christ.
I'll read the names off. East Carolginia.
Yeah.
Okay. We got that was a good one.
West Verguba. That was what you
Yep.
were saying.
Yeah, West
Classic.
Vancouver, yeah.
Marco said Verguba is making me laugh so hard.
And still is.
Southwest Verguba,
Yeah, Southwest Vancouver.
but North Central East West Carolginia. And then I said Carlsginia.
Yeah, Carl's Jr.
Yeah, because we were talking about Carl's Jr. for some reason. I was trying to
What's up,
workshop
girl?
a Hardee's one in there, but yeah.
What's up, girl? Show me your Verguba.
Yeah. What's up, girl? Let me see that Verguba. Calling it a Verguba is so funny. Girls poop out of there. Oh my god. What was I fucking talking about?
You were talking about how stinky the bird shits
Yeah,
are. They make you puke,
how
but it's
beautiful
beautiful.
the
It's a
bay
beautiful
is.
run.
It's
You love it.
beautiful. It's
You
gorgeous.
love you love you
love.
love just
Maybe we shouldn't
huffing
have
bird
reminded
shit
him.
and puking.
I was talking to Ruben about this.
You'd probably be really into Jankum if I made some.
No, I would not be into Jankum. I would not be into Jankum at all. I was talking to Ruben earlier today about
I would not. That's incorrect.
No Jankum, no
Actually,
Jankum for you.
that's incorrect. I would not be into Jankum.
Actually, due to Judeo-Christian values, I would never do Jankum. Hypothetically, let's say that you were to shit in a bottle and ferment it, and I smoked the methane. Jesus Christ. Hypothetically, let's say that I'm from Nambia, and this is something that they don't do that in Nambia. Did you know that that's where that originated from? It originated. It's very funny the
I
moment
don't know
like
where Nambi is.
They don't
Nambia
do
is
that
in-
there, but it originated there.
No, it originated from racist tweets, or not tweets, racist post on 4chan that then made national news about this is something that they do in Nambia. And then Nambia's like, we don't do this. Like the country of Nambia responded and was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? We don't do this. And then it turns out that the only cases of anyone ever doing it were people in like West Virginia. So like, and it was after they had seen the post that they were getting high in Nambia doing it. So it's like so racist made up, completely fabricated this thing that this is what happened.
Okay.
And then
Kind of hyperstitioned itself into existence.
Yes, but
Talking about
only
Jankum.
yes, Jankum is not
Yeah.
real. The
Yeah, I
only
know.
people
Jacob's not real, bro.
it's not real. It can't hurt you.
It's not real. It's a government conspiracy.
Jesus,
You
but
can't
yeah,
be addicted to something that's not real.
yeah, you can't be addicted to shit. But yeah, so the only people who have ever tried Jankum like on record are fucking guys from West Virginia who were trying to get high. They ended
On
up,
record.
On
they-
record.
yeah, because what ended up happening is like 3 of them died from sepsis that they got
Tight.
inside their
Makes sense.
lungs.
That's awesome. Yeah, because
they
they're
got
huffing shit.
shit. Yes, methane and doo doo. Like
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, you gotta put a shirt over it, dude. Dumbass.
yeah, dumbass.
I'm going back
Gotta
to
wrap
talking
your
about my
shirt
car. I worked on my car
twice,
today.
then put the air duster in your mouth.
We didn't even get to the bit that I was trying to talk about with the car about the
We can get to it
extended
now.
bit. We can, yeah.
Yeah, get to it now.
Ivy was saying that when she...
segue.
We did have a segue.
Ivy was, yeah, we did have fun.
I've been wanting to talk about my car for the last 34 minutes and 57 seconds.
Ivy talked about...
You got 35, 30, 20...
Stop it. I hate when you do this.
35, 20,
I hate
48, hut.
Ivy was talking about, because she said I had to wash my face.
I work in the kitchen and I can't do math.
I had to wash my face really good.
It's okay, bitch. Cook the food.
Because I had a bunch of, she's like, I had a bunch of black stuff on my face and I needed to get it off.
Yeah, it was grease.
Yeah, grease. And she's
yeah,
like,
I come in looking at, I didn't even know what I looked like until I walked in. I had stripped. And then I looked at myself like full frontal in the bathroom mirror, and my hands were like black, and it faded like up, like halfway up my forearm, and then like starting from, because I had been using these same hands to like brush hair out of my face and like scratch the top of my head because it gets itchy when I sweat sometimes, and I was sweating because I was like cranking fucking like bolts off of the fucking car that hadn't been moved in like 7 or 8 years. So like the top of my face was like black, and it was like gradient down to like normal Ivy skin color, like,
and then
from top to bottom.
I was laughing at the idea.
That's the context for this joke.
Yes, I was laughing at the idea.
I am not culpable at all for what he is about to say.
Of Ivy, I was laughing at the idea of Ivy coming onto the pod, turning on to record the pod. Her face is completely covered black, except for her lips, which are bright red because she slammed her lips in the hood of the car, in the hood of the car accidentally. So now they're bright red and poking out. And she's like, "Well, I didn't want to get my computer dirty," so she put on white gloves. And
I also want to throw out here that not only is he butchering the fuck out of this, it also originally wasn't even about me. It was just imagining a guy on stage.
This is true. I imagined a guy being like,
I don't know how it turned into me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I completely pointed this at you.
I'm like extra glad now that I put that disclaimer right before you started talking.
Yeah. I was laughing at the idea of a guy who's like, "This isn't blackface; it's accidental. There's no way that I could have done this on purpose." Yeah, and it's just so convoluted.
Yeah,
it's just that was it. That was the premise of the joke.
Yeah. That was good.
Better now? You feel good?
I do. It
let it out.
Good. It feels good to get that stuff.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
We're gonna have to do this again in 30 minutes.
No. I did want to talk about my little brother playing Roblox with a 4-year-old.
Oh my god!
Fuck! I'm never gonna get to talk.
Wait,
about
didn't you
car.
talk about this?
I'm never gonna get to talk about my goddamn car.
This was just hitting points from the other episode.
No. This isn't. No, it was me and you talking about this earlier this morning. Anyways, go ahead.
No, it's too late. Go ahead.
Talk
about your nephew. Talk about your nephew playing Roblox.
It wasn't my nephew. Okay. It was my little brother.
Your little brother. Talk about your little brother.
I'm playing Roblox with him. Me and him. There's a game on Roblox where the whole point of the game is you drive and you can't hit stuff because if you hit stuff, you lose money. But every mile you go, you get like $5. My brother has like something like $8 trillion. Like stupid amounts. And the reason why he does that is because all he does is he AFKs while he's at school. He AFKs and he points his car in a circle and it just drives in a circle all day. So for him, so
cool.
Like,
when I was discovering AFK methods for things, it was like for grinding like XP in RuneScape or like getting rewards for a game that actually like existed, like World of Warcraft.
Well, he's not AFKing a computer. He's AFKing a PS5.
Okay.
So he figured out a way to put a rubber band on the accelerate and the turn to make it turn.
So what does he do with all the money?
It's not you can't do anything with it. It's just number go
up. So it's just
I thought you could do shit with it.
No, you can't do anything with it. It's just he just
honest to God should just get him into like Cookie Clicker or something at this point. It's a more engaging gameplay loop.
So we're playing I'm playing
get that motherfucker on Venture Capitalist.
We're playing. I'm like driving and I'm crashing my car and like losing money, but I don't care. I'm having a good time and I'm like crashing it into him and he's got so much money it doesn't even matter. But I'm playing games and stuff, and then all of a sudden like someone pops in the lobby and I'm like, "Oh, who's this?" And he's like, "It's my friend." And I was like, okay, cool. And like, I'm just playing with my brother, and I'm on headset. He's on headset. We're just talking, and he's telling me about school and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, his friend puts in the chat, BRB, grabbing headphone. And I was like, okay. And so we go, and then he puts his headphones on. That was a child. That was like, he was 4 years old. My brother's 9.
Mm-hmm.
This kid had to be 4.
Okay.
Much younger than my brother. And then I asked my brother, like, when he left, because he only played for a little bit, and I heard his mom being like, come on, get dinner or whatever. And so then he like left. So then it was just me and my brother, and I was like, dude, why are you like friends with a 4-year-old, dude? I was like, what? And he was just like, no. I'm like, do you know him from school? And he's like, nah, I just met him on here. And I was like, that guy's 4. Like, that is a child. You have nothing in common with that guy other than bedtime. The only thing,
the video game, dude, like they're just playing the game together.
It's just, I was weirded out by like, because 4 and 9 are 2 different species of kid. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: 4 and 9
Yeah.
are 2 different species of kid. However,
Yeah,
I grew up with a shit ton of cousins,
yeah,
and I loved playing with my older cousins.
yeah.
And a lot of them, frankly, enjoyed playing with me. And there
Yeah,
was like a
exactly.
6 or 7 or 8 year, like, just depending on which cousin it was, like age gap or
yeah.
whatever there. But they're still having fun.
Yeah, that's,
You
you know,
know?
what, I didn't
Like-
discourage it from it, but I was just like, I was shocked. I was like curious. I'm like genuinely like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you guys talk about when you're playing? Like, what is to be a fly in the wall then? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are their conversations like? What are they like when I'm around? Because my brother
Are you
would
talking
be...
about making Roblox accounts and playing Roblox? With
No,
with strangers?
Stop it. No, stop it. That's horrific, dude. I would kill myself before I ever...
You won't even play Helldivers with strangers.
I don't. I hate playing
that is
Helldivers.
true.
I hate playing
You're
Helldivers with
much
strangers.
less Arc, dude. You're not.
Yeah, I don't like... I'm sorry. Arc gives me stomach
mad.
aches, dude.
I'm
It gives
mad
me,
that you don't want to play that game.
It gives me stomach aches. It gives me nervous... It gives me the nervous shits playing that game.
God damn.
It's not...
It's only because you haven't realized the loop of like, nothing is yours, dude. You're just borrowing it.
No,
Like,
listen,
Exactly.
I
yes.
have
Like
no...
if you
I do-
the exact approach you have to take is what Ruben said. It's like you're fucking just be zen about
Just
it.
your
Like
turn.
literally be zen
That
about
is,
it.
that is how...
Yeah.
That is how I play Rust. Right?
Okay.
And
if
with
you
Rust...
can play Rust, you can play Arc. It's the
No,
same.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's
Yes,
not. Not
yes,
at
you
all.
can.
No, it's not.
If you can adopt a zen mindset for one thing, you can adopt a zen mindset for another
Rust
thing
is-
that's pretty fucking similar.
Because
Also,
the thing
did I
about...
tell you that it's aggression-based matchmaking? So if you are constantly getting killed and not shooting people back, like you will be put into friendlier lobbies. And
Yeah,
people
no,
will
I know
work
that,
with
but I
That's
still-
cool, actually.
Yeah,
I still
honestly,
get-
it's fun. There are sometimes missions and times that I defend myself and stuff though, so I'll get put in an aggressive lobby, and then like the last 3 weeks I've just been fucking killing everybody I see, like no questions asked unless I'm trying to fucking leave. Like, yep.
That sounds...
That
hurts
kind
my
of sounds
stomach.
like, honestly,
That
it
hurts my
kind of
stomach.
sounds like you can get it to where it's just kind of like a walking around simulator. And you're just in a world
someone
with a
took
bunch
a-
of other people, like, and none of them will really kill each other. They'll just kind of be like, "Hey,
No, because the thing about the game is that like the enemies are very strong.
oh,
Right.
okay."
They're very strong, and like if you don't, especially
Ruben
if
is
you're-
making a face.
yeah, because Ruben probably plays. He has like some gear that in blueprints that allow him to make better gear to deal with them more effectively. If you're
And
playing
you don't get
free-
that because you get the nervous shits.
I
You
get the
don't,
nervous
so you don't
shits.
got good gear.
and I use free builds all the time because I don't
Yeah.
like to waste. I don't like to waste material. I like to play free builds and all that stuff. So I'm using the shittiest gear.
Okay.
And while I'm playing, so like
So you get the nervousest shits.
yeah. So when you're playing and you're trying to fucking kill something from like 200 yards away before alerting everybody. And the thing is, when you shoot, you don't just alert all the other enemies on the map. You also alert anyone else that can be hiding and waiting for you. Do you get what I'm saying?
You're
And like,
shooting drones, and like their
Yeah.
color cones will like change
yeah,
depending
and,
on if they're engaging or investigating or whatever. But anyways, you just have to be really precise with your shots and shoot
Yeah,
out the
and I'm not
fucking-
good at
the
that.
fans on the drones, and that's it.
I'm not good.
I was
I'm
gonna
not good
say,
at
like,
precision.
I don't know,
I'm bad at
man.
aiming. I'm bad at aiming.
People
you know
people
that.
been shooting drones down pretty easy these days.
Yeah.
You know,
I learned how to fight the spiders, the leapers.
Uh-huh.
They're really fucking easy, dude. Like literally, they're these big ass fucking walking spider things. I'm sure you've probably seen photos of it because that's like one of the more popular ones. But this thing will jump at you, Like regardless of where you are, like it'll try to jump at you, like in buildings, like if it's far, it'll jump towards you. But literally all you have to fucking do is, if you're on the flat ground or if you're running away from it, you have to run towards it and just slide under it, and it will jump over you. And you're fine. Literally, like I can take these things out easily now. And then they do like a weird barrier thing if you get too close to them. That's it.
That's so funny.
Also, if you throw one fucking flame grenade right onto their fucking eyeball forehead in the center, they will fucking die in one fucking grenade.
Fire, kill, spider. Okay.
Yeah, fire, kill, spider.
This all seems really straightforward. I would be really interested in playing Arc Raiders with you, Ruben. I think this sounds fun.
You see me play.
I guarantee I will not get nervous shits, unlike Marcos, who is a giant baby man who gets nervous shits.
Sorry. The two of you have seen me play. Helldivers.
Yeah.
You know I do not have precision. I use the.
That's a skill though. That's something you get.
I use a grenade. I use the grenade fucking launch. I use the grenade plasma shotgun, and I play with the arc shotgun, and those are my two main guns.
Okay.
I do the same thing.
And I pray and spray every time. And I wear heavy armor, and I just tank everything. That's how I play the game.
Okay, but granted, Helldivers is a much harder game to aim in. Because
it's easier for me because it's third person. It's easier for me.
Well, so is Arc, but I feel like it's much harder to aim in Helldivers because the reticle's always moving depending on how much you're moving. Like the physics are hard to shoot in that game.
I have mine set to go into first person whenever I aim.
Oh, nice.
I do that on specific guns. If I'm using,
I do that on all guns. Doesn't matter if I aim down sight. That's it.
No, the worst feeling in the world. The worst feeling in the world for me is that very like millennial. You're shooting you're killing everything, and then like all of a sudden there's like a lull, and then you're like, he's right behind me, isn't he? You know what I mean? And then you turn around and that's the worst feeling in the world. Getting got by like a spider, like that sucks. That makes you
because you can hear that shit. I guarantee you can hear that shit.
I have bad situational awareness. I like really bad with my ears. It's really bad. I also am constantly hallucinating other noises. Dude.
That's fair, actually. When you mention the hallucinating of the noises part, that is fair.
Yeah,
hallucinating noises.
Yeah, I do that a lot. I was trying to explain. I'm about to really talk about some crazy shit right now. I'm about to get into some crazy shit.
Okay.
Can we get a soundboard going?
Okay.
No, don't stop it. Don't stop. Don't please, because I don't distract me.
We're not doing it.
2014, something changed in my brain, and the internal sound of my voice changed. Does that make any sense? My internal voice.
Yeah.
The voice.
Makes sense.
When I talk, I can hear myself, but it's not the same as when I'm talking. Like the voice that's inside my head. Think outside the bun. The voice that's inside my head.
Why'd you say think outside the bun?
Because that's the Taco Bell.
The slogan.
The slogan.
What was it?
Think outside
Yeah,
the
okay. That's the Taco Bell. We weren't talking about Taco Bell.
Stop it! Don't try gas on me. You're so bad at this. Don't try that. Don't try that with me. The voice inside my head, the voice that I think in, is
your internal monologue.
Yes, is my teacher, Mr. Peregrine's voice from the 5th grade.
Oh,
it's
interesting.
Weird
it happened in 2014. I don't know what happened, but I remember going to bed. I woke up, and then all of a sudden, my first thought was in Mr. Peregrine's voice, and now that's all it is. And so, it's very distracting to try and focus on stuff when the internal monologue voice in your head is a different guy than the voice that you're hearing out of your mouth.
Yeah.
So that's why it's very easy for the two of you to trip me up when I'm trying to talk and you start saying crazy shit.
You want to know something crazy about me?
Yeah.
I have at least 5 different voices for my internal monologue.
That slaps. That's why we're friends. That slaps. Yeah. But I mean, like for me, I don't know what happened. Now I think in a different guy's voice, which is weird.
That sucks.
Which is probably why I love listening to the podcast. I go and I listen to it. I listen on my own I go and I listen to old episodes just on my own because I feel like it. Yeah. And it's because
you don't have to justify
well, I know, but I'm always
remembering
like,
the greats, I
was just like, this Marcos guy is funny. Like
this Marcos guy's funny, dude. He's so funny.
Spitting.
And he's so strong.
Oh, speaking of, no, I can't talk about that. I can't talk. Never mind.
What the voice in my head is. I have no idea what the voice in my head sounds like. I'm trying to think of it right now, but I'm just keep hearing like very deep grumbles and like not. I mean, I can think of voices, but I can't think of like what my voice sounds like. That's weird.
Yeah. You don't.
Yeah,
do you
it's
have
Running
like
into an existential crisis right now.
Well, you
well,
don't
because
seem
it's
like a
it's
guy
the
with an
things. It's
internal
like different
monologue.
for everybody, right? It's like how some people like picture, like they recall things like and think like in images, or they think in words. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it's
I
just
think
it's
in the
something that just happens
abstractions-
differently in people. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like abstractions.
I think in abstractions, it's very difficult for me to think logically about stuff because logic doesn't really factor into how I think about things.
Interesting.
A lot of the way that I think about things is like it's tangential. Like if one thing, it's the way I have conversations. How we started this conversation trying to talk about Ivy's car,
Yeah.
which we've never gotten to.
Still
because-
haven't gotten to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
I'm bad.
feel that it's like it's spider webs.
Yes, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
very
like-
difficult for me to focus on one thing because they're all interconnected, and so you could ask me, oh, do you think, and I can arrive at the same shit
Oh,
that
do
a
you
normal
think?
person.
You think?
When I can arrive at the same conclusion that other people. Like a good
Yeah.
example would be like if I'm at a stoplight
Yeah.
and I see a guy in front of me and he's at the light too, and or not stoplight, or like a stop sign, and
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
waiting for him to go and he's waiting for me to go, and
Okay.
I notice he's taking too long, I'll just go forward.
Yeah.
Logically,
What time is it though?
let's stop it. Logically, that makes the most sense. This guy took a little too long. He's letting me go. Move forward. Christine has talked to me about this before because in her mind, she's like, you should, if a person is waiting at the stoplight, it's because they're waiting for you to go. So you should go. And that's, in my brain, that's not how that works. In my mind, he's at the stoplight and I'm at the stoplight and he just noticed, like I noticed first that I have the room to go. So I'm not putting myself, I'm putting myself in him that he hasn't noticed me yet. So if I move faster, there's no way if I move fast, so I'm putting my
Gotta
perspective
go
in
fast.
I'm putting my perspective in his mind of like he hasn't noticed me yet, so that's why he stopped and I can move forward. And Christine's like, that's fucking batshit crazy, because if he hasn't noticed you yet, then why would he stop? And then I was
Because
like,
it's a
and I don't
stop
have-
sign.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. That's what you get where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, a stop sign, even if there's no one around you,
You still have to stop at it.
Yeah, and Christine's like,
It's like a safety thing, like just because
Yeah.
like it's a recognized point where things cross. So you're going to need to make sure you real hard that you don't hit something by accident here.
yeah, or get in
That's-
the habit of blowing stop signs, because the moment
Yeah.
you do that, you could fucking really fuck somebody up.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I was trying to explain that she doesn't drive, so she doesn't get that. But also,
Oh, okay, well,
in her mind, the
non-driver.
idea- well, the idea is that like the stop sign exists so that you guys can take a moment to notice if anyone else is around, not for you to just stop arbitrarily. And like my brain works, it's an arbitrary stop. When I see a stop sign, doesn't matter what I'm doing, where I'm at, you stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's just like a
so-
traffic rule.
yeah, it's not logical. There's no logic in there of like, oh well, it's safe for me to continue, so I should continue. That is not how my brain works at all. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get where I'm coming from, or am I not making
Kind of, yeah, but you're saying it's not logical when it is.
Yeah, you're saying you're using the stop sign as its logically intended purpose, and you
Yeah.
I guess so, but I guess to a lot of people that's
put the
not.
fries in the bag, man.
I guess to a lot of people that's not logic. I guess there's a difference in what is it? I have inductive logic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
care what kind of ducks you have.
where like people have. I remember there's like 3 different types of logic. I think actually we all represent good examples of that, right? Because you're deductive, Ivy. You're deductive logic, where like you can see a problem and you can subtract all of the other shit that's around it and then get to the root of the problem and then
Okay.
make a decision based on that, and that's deductive,
Okay.
right? And then like I think Ruben is just, he's logical in he understands the way that things have to happen, like it's process process logic, I think is what it's called. Where like if these numbers are A, B, C, then the most logical thing afterward would be
is to go
D.
to the insane asylum because numbers are not letters.
Well, sorry.
Yeah.
If these letters,
No, I know. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking
if
with you.
these letters are A, B, C, then the most logical letter afterwards would be D. And that's
Right.
kind of, I've seen how
No.
Ruben does think like that. He does like, if these are all, and I can't remember what that's called, like sequence logic or some kind of logic in that sense. And then inductive logic.
It's called being a fool.
Inductive logic is like when you like, this is the pattern that I've been told to like adhere to. This pattern can break at any moment in time. Chances are it won't break right now, so I should follow this pattern, but I should be ready for the pattern to be broken. So you know what I'm saying? Like thinking of multiple things at once, but only making one decision. I don't know how to explain that. My brain isn't capable
Kind of makes
of that.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's, my brain works that way. Like it's just spider webs. I don't fucking. It's all over the place all the time.
Yeah.
I think in my own voice because I talk to myself a lot.
Yeah.
I also
I've
talk
heard
to
it
myself a
before.
lot.
Yeah.
But part of the reason that I talk to myself a lot is because I have like at least 5 different voices for inner monologues, and like they kind of represent like different aspects of things. Like one of them straight up my mom. like that's usually the one that's like telling me things that like I probably should be doing.
I
And
giggle to
then-
myself a lot.
Huh?
I giggle to myself a lot. I don't
Yeah,
know
we
what's
know.
up.
Fool.
Yeah, we know, man. We
Yeah,
know.
we know.
We know. You do it all the time here because you'll start laughing before you even tell a joke, fool.
It's true, I do.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes
You've
I'm
done
at
it
work,
twice on this episode so far.
Sometimes I'm at work and I'm just working on some shit, and I just start giggling and
Yeah.
like hard, and then they're
Yeah.
like, "You okay?" And I'm like,
Nah. nah, I ain't
I
okay.
can't-
I ain't okay.
I can't
I ain't
even.
okay.
Yeah, I can't even begin to explain it.
No, I can't. I ain't okay.
Like-
Nothing's fine, man.
What
It
do you know
all
about
sucks.
racism? Yeah, what do you know about racism?
What do you know about racism?
I can't even get into it. I can't even get into it right now.
God.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
With
They're like,
1
what?
or 10 being the highest.
Yeah, that's the question.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm
Yeah,
trying
exactly.
to
No,
deduce
listen.
here what the correct answer is.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm going to judge you based on that, but I'm not going to tell you the criteria. Okay. If you're
I
like
am
1, I'm like, I knew it.
non-racist.
See, that isn't. You've figured me out.
Yep. There you
don't
go.
play my
Got
game.
him.
I'll take a healthy 7.
Yeah. 5. It's 5 for
healthy
me.
7.
The only real logical answer to that is 5. Right? It's like,
That's the coward answer, though. That's the
Yeah,
coward answer.
that's why I would say 10. That's, you know what I'm saying? Because either way, it looks bad. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, yeah.
the
there's
real
no-
answer is just kind of saying, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. The real
Whatever.
answer is saying I'm racist.
There's a fucking like I don't remember if it's like I don't remember if it's like a modern urban legend kind of thing or if it's like an old like yokai legend. But in I think it's Japan, there's like this ghost who is a woman who asks you if you think that she's pretty. And if you say yes, she kills you. And if you say no, she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You hate women? She kills you. If you say, she walks away, leaves you alone. That's why,
me.
whatever. Yeah, whatever. You know. How racist am I? Yeah, whatever.
No.
Whatever. I ain't got time for this.
Whatever.
Let's just
Whatever.
It's stupid,
Actually,
man.
I think the real answer would be like, how if someone asked me how racist are you, I'm like, are you Swedish?
Because if you're Swedish, I'm really racist at
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, Finnish? You know what I'm saying?
If you're like
Nederlander?
any kind of Scandinavian or Dutch,
Yeah,
you
or
know,
Dutch.
or
It's
actually,
over for me.
frankly, if Afrikaans is your native language, is your native
Which is-
tongue,
Yeah,
I'm racist against you too.
you're actually like that is the dirty Dutchman. That's
Yeah. That's like you're like the ultra racist Dutchman.
Yeah.
Like cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's so funny. I think one of the funniest things I ever watched in the it was during I was watching about on YouTube. There's all these like really good like what are they? They're interviews with like politics in the 90s. It's because that the new season of Blowback dropped, and they're talking about
Blowback
Patrice. Blowback is a
podcast?
about, yeah. They're talking about Patrice Lumumba, I think his name is.
Oh, okay.
And so very interesting period in history, and I don't know.
I didn't know
much
they had a
about
new
it.
season out.
Well, I don't know much about it, so I've been watching on YouTube about like what we were doing in Africa in the 90s and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a ton of
Information about that.
No, there's a ton of like documentaries like on the ground. They were just like really small. What are those called?
Yellow journalism?
No, they were like independent. They're independent journalists that were part of like the BBC, and they were very small, right? And they were doing like, they were just on the street interviewing people about apartheid Africa and South Africa, and like, and they were asking like, what is your goals here? And they were asking white Afrikaners like, why there, especially in the BBC, because BBC was kind of like, why the fuck do white Afrikaners believe that they have claim to Africa, like South Africa? They're white. You know what I mean? Like, how can you say that you? And so a lot of the really shitty talking points were that like they haven't done, the original black people of South Africa haven't done anything, haven't built any infrastructure here for hundreds of years. White settlers came in, built infrastructure, and have tried to make this place civilized. That was their really ugly fucking way of talking about it, right? But then they were, because that was who they were talking to, like middle class. But then they started getting to like the poorer outskirts where they were talking to other like poor white farmers and shit. And those motherfuckers were like essentially doing that. This land was promised to us. Like
this is our Israel.
Yeah, they were just like, we were
God spoke to me in a dream, and he said, I'm gonna farm below the 38th parallel or whatever.
Yeah, they were saying shit like God had chosen them to settle these lands, and like these people who were talking were like red and blistering from the sun, from the heat of the sun. And I was like, if there is no better fucking like just refutation that you belong somewhere than the fucking sun cooking you to death. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you don't belong there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that is not a place where you.
I was gonna say, a place that's really hot, and people still don't get cooked to death. Fucking the Arabian Peninsula, dog.
Yeah,
it's because they learned how to like live with the conditions. Like,
these guys are like working in South African heat in the sun in fields, right? Or not? They're not working. They're just overseeing their workers working, but they're literally chilling outside all day and getting cooked to death from chilling outside.
So cool. I hate those guys.
Yeah.
You know what I don't hate though? Everybody that gives us money to this show. And gives us money to keep this little project going. And starting at the $10 tier, we have Fuzzy Nalgas, White Daddy, a.k.a. Señor Pito Grande, the Brown Pussy Conquistador.
Fuck you. Hey, well, you're coming back on pretty soon, by the way. I'm trying to talk to you, get back on the show.
Luke Simasek, Somewhere Systems, Steven Savignano, Jonathan Weber, Jade Fiskatch is going to try and make music in 2026 for real,
Hell yes.
Boy, Kiefer, Griftcliff, Casey, who, by the way, sold me Fint. Great deals. Young Mommy, a.k.a. how about you 3D print some grungus on my dick? Carrie is doing her best. How about you 3D print some scuba on this Steve? Awesome. That's great. This is great. Yeah. This is great.
Fuck. Crazy work.
Marin, leading journalist of the Marin Report. Ripstone, yes. All Chunk, No Bunk. Sierra, India, X-Ray. Sierra, Echo, Victor, Echo, November. Which is 6-7. So if anybody wanted to just kind of know what that was standing for. Aha, everybody. Kinsey Lee, Billy Egregore, world's smallest macro penis. $10 more to the Gorilla Chow Fund. James Gilbreath, Jiren, the Chiral Spectre Strikes Again, Midwest Maker Briggy, Lesbian Actual, a.k.a. Gray Market MILF, A Homie Was Here, all my homies diped up. Chris Wade, Damn it, Parker, I need deepfakes of Spider-Man. Fred Sharman, Andrew Morgado, He Devil in France, Doug Gimme Dome, The Shareholders, Kami maybe. Alexa play. The boys are back in town. Gabriel Brody, world's largest micro penis. The Sam Chortler limit. Brian H, Miss Bird, Jim Schmungus, Cody Hewitt, Nightmare. Super Mailboy 64, world's largest Margot penis. On to the next page, we have Secaria de Duendes, Augur. Even smaller micro penis. A Bag of Sand, Doug M, Lee Elliott, Feature Creature, Sakram Leknar, Ella L, Previously Gayest Son, Solidus MILF, Laura, Joe Cassidy, names, Bathing Ice Ape, God's Creature. Oh my god, it's Jason Korn, ha. Frank Jazz C.
Go, continue.
Frank Jazz C. Sadish Radish, The Homie, Shop Steward, Shira Kunk with Chunk Bunkford, The Tarquin, Marika Elkea Lolea, Santa's Favorite MILF, Carlisle Chirk, Super Deformed, doesn't have a pull pot to piss in, Twat Snatch Beaver, Theo, Ain't Shit Show Title Enjoyer, Cat, Yankee Gadium, V, Junior Reporter at the Marin Report,
Yes.
DJ Hogan, Viskio, Fuck Bands 696969. Watch me use these prehensile nipples to eat Cheetos with chopsticks. Chris Watson, Steffi F, and let's see, oh, so we're going. Marcos is math teacher, Yoni42, brother. Brother Kaiju.
You're fucking up, by the way. You're fucking up. You didn't teach me shit. Sorry.
Brother Kaiju, Bus Stop Freestyle Warrior, Rayan, Elderberries, Andrew Katrakos, Lauren Frazier, Young Stroker, the Body Snatcher, Tucker Trucker, A Cool Hat, rounding us out this week, MC Minty Spice.
Nice. I did want to say that we accidentally guessed a name that didn't exist on the episode that's coming out later because we got locked out of the Patreon and we were guessing names. And
yeah, they didn't actually call me or anything to try to rectify this issue. They were like, no, we're just guess. We'll just guess, dog. That's basically it. Yeah. We'll guess the password. We'll guess the username. And then when that fails, we'll just guess the patrons.
Guess the patrons. And the one that made us die laughing was I said world's largest Marcos penis or world's smallest Marcos penis. And I couldn't stop laughing about that. It almost derailed the show so hard I just had to end it because I couldn't. I was like world's largest Marcos, and I was like, if you change your name to that, you're banned. But also thank you. Also, it's a free word.
Thank you. You will be, you will be honored in Valhalla.
Yeah, you will be banned. But also,
I'm sorry to anybody that we might have missed when we were trying to remember the name.
We were trying to remember nearly 100 names.
Hey,
we got about 25. Yeah, we got about 25, I would say. That's not bad.
Like 10.
Nah, it's higher than that, dude.
I'm going to guess like 10 of them.
I'm saying 25. I feel way more confident that we got about 25.
I'm going to split the difference, and I'm going to say 5. You remembered about 5. 6?
No. They may have been old names, but we definitely got plenty. I think we got 3. Steven Civignano, which shouts out to the homie.
He's been with us a while.
I know, for a while.
I don't even have to. I see him in the list. I'm like, here he is.
There he is.
Same with like half the people in here.
Yeah, I appreciate.
These are people that have been just like supporting us since like the beginning, like almost.
Yeah,
so
we love
thank you.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more